Hi there, I am Tanya Windecker and I always get asked that question. Why do you call it complex post-traumatic stress disorder? What's the difference? Why don't you just call it PTSD? And I think it's important that there is a distinction. And for me, I think it is like, I don't know if you probably too, you try so many techniques, you try so many tools, I read books, I've been to group workshops and things like that. I've been in therapy sessions for over a decade. You know, I had weekly sessions, and in my really, really difficult times, I had them twice a week, you know, because I just really, really couldn't cope. But I think the difference is even when you implement all those tools and nothing seems to really change and you go on and it's really frustrating, but you keep at it and you keep trying and eventually you get these little short spurts of, oh wow, I actually had an afternoon where I was okay. And I remember to this day, my very first therapy session I went to, and I did not have a crisis between that session and the one in the last week. So 7 days essentially. I had 7 days without a crisis. I have never had that before. And it was that feeling of relief. It was like, oh, did I actually make it? And as I was feeling some sense of joy, because I didn't even realize till I was in the session, instantly comes out that voice in the back of the head, that inner critic. What? You don't deserve to feel that good. This should not have happened. And you know the rest of it. And it instantly squashes all these feelings that you might be able to achieve something. You might be an okay person. And I think that's where the big difference is between having complex PTSD versus PTSD that you might have from a car accident or other things, or even one-off incidents later on in adult life. If complex PTSD, if you have that from childhood, traumatic experience, they just shatter, completely shatter yourself. I spent years and years trying to work out who I am, who I want to be, what do I want to achieve, what do I like or don't like. And that is so, so difficult, especially getting rid of that feeling that you are not worthy of even being on this planet. You know, I always thought I have nothing to offer, I shouldn't be here. And it's really all just those things that we were told when we were in childhood, but this is the most difficult thing really to break, because you know you're trying so hard and you're doing all those techniques to get better, but then you have this shattered self-image that you don't deserve it working against any little achievement you make. So to the point that I even thought, looking back on my healing journey, that is probably one of the most important first things to work on, even knowing it's the most difficult, to start believing that you are worthy. And only then can things truly improve for you on an extended time, you know, for a long time. And because now, looking back, things are a little bit easier. I can see that, you know, oh yeah, the duration of my, sorry, that noise just totally throws me. The duration of my crisis have actually reduced. You know, they don't last like weeks and weeks without a break anymore. They're getting shorter and shorter. And I have breaks in between, which I never used to have. So please don't give up hope. Have the faith that things for you too will change. So with that, lots and lots of love and rainbows as always to brighten up those really difficult patches and to brighten up your heart, because you're worth it. Okay, bye.